University students across England have criticised the government after they announced that face-to-face teaching will not return until at least May 17th, despite this being the end of term for most students. The Welsh Government have permitted universities in Wales to offer in-person blended learning, which has allowed students to return to campus before the end of the academic year. Chloe Iturby, who studies film production at the University of Gloucestershire, said she is glad to be on a practical course, as this means she still receives some in-person teaching.
Luckily, we've had some lectures since September, but others that we still have lectures that are isolated or shielding, but they're gradually getting more and more in person now, which I'm glad about again.
First-year student Charlotte Weaver, who studies digital marketing at the same university, will not be able to return till the middle of May, despite being told she hopefully would after Easter.
I started in September last year, officially, although we didn't actually start going in until I think it was October, and we were actually able to go onto campus to start with, which was really good. But I think after my first module, then we were back online after that point. And I think having had that taster of being in uni, I know what it's like. So I really feel the difference now being online.
For many first year students, the social aspect of university is what they've really missed out on since the start of the pandemic. Charlotte said this has made it hard for her to form new friendships.
We did meet each other in person, so we've been able to message since that point, but I've not seen any of them in person since, because we're not close enough from that one meetup to then arrange to meet up in person. So I feel like you kind of need to be at uni on campus to then solidify those friendships enough to then be able to meet up outside of uni.
Rachel Hewitt from the Higher Education Policy Institute claims it's been harder for students in England to make informed decisions about their studies this year.
The guidance in Wales has been slightly clearer in terms of when students can return to some level of blended learning. But we have seen a real absence in guidance from government in the last few weeks about what the situation is, particularly in England. And I think it's really concerning that students seem to be a slightly forgotten group in this really, challenging time for everyone.